Hey there, it's Dr. Brenda, sociologist, financial coach, full-time RVer traveling the country with my 3 cats. Hey, if you don't subscribe, please hit that button below. It'd really help me out if you do subscribe. Thanks for following along on this journey. Okay, I'm at the tire shop. Finally, if you've been following along, you know that I've been on the side of the road like 4 or 5 times with a deflated tire. I've had the valve stem rip off of at least like 3 different tires and have to wait for roadside assistance, put in a new valve stem ready to go for like how long? So if you last recall, I ordered these valve stems. They're 1-piece valve stems, and I can give you the link to the company where I ordered this. Like, this is for the front tire, and we've got different pieces in here, little rubber things that will hopefully stabilize the stems from the inner dually. Some smaller ones. So anyway, I've got enough valve stems for all 6 tires, 1-piecers, and we'll be using the tire pressure monitoring system. So I've got the 2 from the front here. That's a whole nother story, but hey, get the tire pressure monitoring systems back on, new valve stems, and new tires. Okay, now, I'm headed out in a couple of weeks. I could have waited, but this tire situation weighs heavily on my mind. I came in, talked to them, explained the problem, ordered the tires, set up a time to come back. I'm here now. Really wanted to get this thing done. I keep looking down here because this is Izzy's first trip. This is Izzy's first trip in the RV. Coco hides under the sofa. Dolly just hangs out. Dolly's in the back. Oh, you might be able to see her head back behind the pillow, but she's sleeping. And let's see if we can get Izzy on here. Here's Izzy. Izzy there, Izzy? Hanging out? Hopefully you saw her, but she's done really well. She's been on this sofa most of the time, meowed a few times, has stayed in the front of the coach by me, by Dolly. I'm really kind of surprised. Okay, I'm going to check in with you later. I'm going to go talk to the tire guys and get this process going. I am going to stay in the rig with the cats, and here we go. Time to roll. And here I am in the base, so they're getting everything ready, waiting for my guy to come in. Drive was pretty good and got here early, so it's just me. I've got a police car up on the rack here, got a state trooper over here, so hopefully these guys know what they're doing, because you don't want to mess up with state trooper vehicles. So I'm gonna hang out with the cats. Oh, there's Izzy. Let's see how Izzy's doing. I think she's looking out the window. She's done really well. Her maiden trip. Hi, Izzy. Hi, Izzy. Hi, Izzy. There she is. Okay, so we are getting ready to go. New tires. Okay, these are my tires. I'm going to give you a couple of tips, guys. If you have tire problems, you're going to have to know some information. Add a contact list to your phone. Call it tires. In the tires contact, first of all, go ahead and take a photo of this piece. Take a photo of that. You can add that to your contacts list. So you want to write down the brand, and you want to write down all the little details. So like, this is LT225/75R16/115/1112R. Add that to your phone. Believe me, when you're sitting alongside of the road, you're going to need to know that. Now, let's talk about where to find the date. Okay, this is, where did it go? I lost it in here. 3421. Okay, so that was made the 34th week of 2021. These are 4 different dates. And so what I did is I also, in the notes in my contact list, I added those dates so that I know how fresh my tires are. I have a good idea of when I need to replace them. Add it to your phone. It's really one of the best things you can do. Okay, I'm waiting until they're done with the Popo car, so then it's my turn. And I have returned. Whew, it's a long day. Left here at 6:40 in the morning. It is going on 2 o'clock now. But the tires are done. They are finished. We had some issues with this front tire stem. He had to bend it a bit, but I've got new tires, Firestone tires. Got my RV all set back up. Oh, kitty's in the window, Izzy and Coco. So hopefully this is going to work okay. I have to tell you what, I don't have my hopes up. This is going to be a time will tell type of thing. Is this going to solve the problem? I can't see why not. I've got the expensive one-piece valve stems. One thing to note, my sensors were going off in there, in the shop. And reading it about 69 PSI and beeping, and it's like, you guys got to put more air pressure in. And they said, well, we did. It's, here it's at 75, and so sure enough it was, but my sensor was still going off. And they told me it happens frequently, so if this happens to you, just be warned ahead of time. And what they tell me is that once you drive around a bit, it'll reprogram itself. It'll get the correct PSI, and that is what happened. So within about 5 minutes of driving out of there, the beeper went off. The PSI seemed to read okay. So anyway, I'm relieved. I've got the new tires. I'm set to go. I'm hoping these guys last for a long time. I checked the freshness date. Ready to roll for another 4 or 5 years, guys. What do you think about that? All right, that is... I'll tell you what, I love this rig. I love my RV. Goldie 17. Also the Dream Big rig. So she's been good to me. She's been good to me. Going to give me she's going to give me a bunch of more years. Okay, let's hope the tire problem is solved. Fingers crossed. Till next time, hey, you guys take care. Bye-bye.